Hyderabad, how it was formed, how it is environmentally good. We are finding something good in Hyderabad rather than other places. I was fascinated with the scientists who worked. Yeah. The, yeah, this Hyderabad, I worked with Russian scientists. They found that morphostructurally, it is just like a flowery structure or Telangana secondary, the round secondary. You have seen, you might have, elder persons might have seen the structures, rocky structures like this. So this is just like a rose flower like that. It is spread about long places, and morphostructurally it is uplifted 1500 million years back. That's why it is one of the part of the Deccan volcanism, Deccan Plateau. So the beauty in the city we should preserve for the next generations. With that aim, we three worked for scientifically, not any other things. We have not taken anything into our mind, only scientific attitude we have taken, and found that some good results. How to save our Hyderabad river pattern, canal patterns, Musi River, and the area which is near what is that hills? What is that hill? I forgotten. Anantagiri Hills. Anantagiri Hills about 650 meters MSL height. When clouds hit that area, heavy precipitation means rain is coming. This heavy rain was observed in 1908, and that washed away Hyderabad with the heavy flood. On one night, several people died because during Nizam rule, they don't know how the physically, but they found that this area is very highly hygienic and very good place. That's why they have settled here. After 1908, this heavy flood make the Nizam people or some rulers opened the eye. Oh, we should be careful about the water, which is coming all of a sudden from the 650 to 630 meters height from MSL. Where we are? We are in 610 meters high. That means about 80 meters difference is there, that hydrostatically. So, in that process, what happened geologically, Hirise Sagar and Usman Sagar were formed by constructing the two flood control dams. We know all that. So, these dams, reservoirs formed. And that process, after that, they found that this water is highly hygienic and this energetic minerals are there in this. We should preserve and give supply to the people of Hyderabad. So they have put some beds to filter that and get the good water to the people in those days. Now, the problem is now, at present, is there are abolition of this 311. They want to preserve these reservoirs, two reservoirs, Hirise Sagar and Usman Sagar, to give protection to the people of Hyderabad in several ways. One, hydrogeological formation and cooling effect of the, just like cooling effect of the, because of these two reservoirs, we are getting cooling effect. Climatologically, it is cooling. It is because it is just like a bubble. A bowl, we are here. A bowl had generated. If you see that water is having a hydrostatically and giving through the fissures and fractures of the geomorphological structures had given water to the distant, far off distance, about 30 kilometers away from that. For example, during this recent heavy flood, heavy rain in Hyderabad, it was these two reservoirs almost filled. So that water, what I had given in my apartment, I have seen observation well. When it is FRL, full reservoir tank level is there, I found water is coming into my borewell. I am away from 30 kilometers away from that. That means hydrostatically 100 meters of the 4-fluid pressure is giving rise to through the fractures to the other. That means if you remove all the water in the Usman Sagar and Nizam Sagar, you will not get water in your wells. That means your bore wells will get dry. One point. Another observation, I found that long back, these two reservoirs had river valley projects. That means the sand was accumulated by erosion of the area and giving D-type soil and E-type soil. That means if you construct any building, heavy multi-story building, it will be tilted because of the liquefaction of the soil. By any earthquake occurred, a distance of earthquake occurred somewhere in 100,000 kilometers away, the seismic waves will hit this area, and all the soils will become liquid. And the buildings what you have constructed in that area, what is that equivalent area, 1,35,000 acres of land. If you construct green city there, you will find not stable buildings. It is dangerous. And with my highest confidence, I am telling not to construct any building in that area. That is my observation is warning me and warning to you, to the people of Hyderabad. So please, and another important thing is, we have to preserve these two reservoirs as well as the lakes around the Hyderabad area. What Lubna Sarwat has been taking a lot of time for this, saving the lakes, the chain of lakes are there, small lakes, talabs. So it is connected actually. Not only physically on the surface of the earth it is connected. It is intrinsically inside the earth, about 1 to 2 kilometers below that surface. We have interconnections. I have given in my report how the nalas are there, how it is connected to Musi River. So I have given, if your reservoir is filled up, overflowed, the water will be with the gravity, with no pumping, not electrically pumping is not there. Only gravitational pull made the water to come down. That means it is natural phenomena to the Hyderabad people to give some good water and have a very nice Musi River. We have to save the Musi River also as it is, because so many encroachments are there. We should not allow. In Italy, I have seen that one small nala, it is very pure crystal water I found, but not in my Musi River. Why? We have to take care for the better future generations. It is my plea to all of the citizens of Hyderabad to enjoy the life. Every retired people will come here and stay here because the peaceful atmosphere, that temperature reduction. If you remove these two reservoirs, what will happen? It is hazardous, atmospheric hazard, geological hazard, and hydrological hazard. There will not be no water in your pump, in your bore wells. So always they cannot give water to your house. They may be dried up. These two rivers may, I don't know. Some places you don't find water in reservoirs. So we should always insist the people or the government we have to preserve these two reservoirs at least and have a safe life in Hyderabad. If you are not caring, we are only with this scientific temper, we have been doing some research on these lines. And another important is, we have to preserve the water which was having a high precipitation during the period in a better way. And next, there are two things happening in the atmosphere. El Nano, La Nano. El Nano is dry, no water, no rain here. Heavy rain is also there. So we should balance that. Those two things, keep in mind, every 7 years you will get something like that. So we should have such protection of the reservoirs to protect the water problem in Hyderabad. These are my some of the observations I am bringing to your kind notice. You please act and make your decisions.